cannot believe what he's done. Hello everyone, Rasa here. Rasa would be doing the vlog, but he's a little busy at the moment. And yeah, you're wondering where's my glasses. I was dealing with a situation that caused it to break, but I really don't need them. They're more for an aesthetic purpose. Let's start off with the opening. Hello, welcome back to the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel vlog with the episode Game Plan. And this episode, I don't understand what they were trying to do with this, the whole lesson of anything. Don't play too much video games would be the right word. Well, I think that's what their lesson was. Funny enough, anyone who watched the original Power Rangers would remember there was an episode where the Red Ranger got addicted to playing a game. In this case, everyone got addicted to playing to a game, and this one actually had a reason to why people played the game. Anyway, yeah, a new game got to the school of popularity and addiction called Game Goblin, and it wasn't really explained what the game was. And when I first saw it, I was thinking, is this being played on the DS? Because of the design of the controller system, well, basically had that whole flip screen thing. But no, somebody actually went and made just a small system with one game. So I'm taking a guess it's like a Tiger Hand electronic system. Whatever. Anyway, the purpose of it is to get people addicted to the game as the game avatar, Game Goblin, gets stronger for as many points people acquire. And the person who got addicted in the Ranger group was Preston. And he gave all the other fellow Rangers the game for them all to play. Everyone except Brody played the game. There was even a comedicness at the school where every time the teacher wasn't looking, they pulled out the game and played it, to which it got to the point where the teacher literally just did the whole, aha, I found you. You were playing the game. Which I think would have did a better job if everyone turned off the sound to the game. That way it would have been less obvious. Even Victor got found out, and what he did was put in a fake poster of him just doing this, while behind it he's playing the game. It would help if he turned off the sound. But he got his game confiscated. But because of the fact that Preston got so addicted to the game, he forgot to do his homework, which he screwed up. He didn't even show up for training while everyone was all obsessed playing the game. It's understandable why Preston wasn't with the group when he was playing the game, or else this scene wouldn't have happened. When Brody takes off Levi's game, everyone but Levi, all the Rangers except Preston and Levi got sucked into the game. Which, okay. I understand what they were trying to do. In the Sentai series, with this monster, the Gold Ranger wasn't in the episode, and the Blue Ranger will appear later on, but still. They could at least have Brody playing the game, and Levi would have just been the one who was going to be complaining about the game, because this happened before, if anyone remembered, Grave Robber, if that was the title of the episode, where Levi didn't want to play with the Rangers, and they got trapped in a... Oh, they just rehashed their own episode? Whatever. They get sucked inside the game world, which really doesn't make a difference, and they actually get to meet the monster, Game Goblin, whose power is, from as many points as people gather, he basically gets strong enough to possess a Ranger. He possessed Brody to fight his teammates, and then the one thing that caught me off guard, he handed him his sword with the ninja shuriken on it. Would it make more sense just to keep the sword and Brody has to fight using a gun? Since he's after the ninja stars. I don't know. It doesn't work that long. Brody's free. He gains another power-up because of everyone's gathering up points. He possesses Haley, and the fight begins again. And this time, Haley's possession was over after she lit Brody on fire with her ninja shuriken. It's understandable why Preston was out, because Game Goblin's goal was to use Preston's addiction to the game to basically get stronger. Levi basically just puts two and two together what's going on when he heard Brody talking about points. Well, the moment he heard Preston say the same amount of points. He goes back to the lab, seeing Mick basically took apart one of the games, and they were basically just put two and two together, that whole thing. Levi was able to get Preston off the game because he found out what's going on, and Preston decided to jump into the game because it's his fault that he got everyone addicted to it. Well, everyone but Brody, but like I said, it would have made more sense if Levi wasn't the one who was addicted, but Brody was. He gets possessed and has to fight the Rangers. Funny enough that he got possessed longer than the other two. And they had to think of an idea of how to get everyone off from playing the game. And at that exact moment in the cafeteria, lounge room, I don't know what to call it. Wherever the students are sitting at, I don't even know what the hell's going on, what day it is. What time it is. The teacher who confiscated Victor's game gave it to this secretary, and they're doing a dumb idea of trying to get it. Monty basically distracts the woman, and Victor would use the air ducts to use a fishing line to hook the game up, which, unless it has some hole, I don't think that hook thing would have worked. Suction cup or something. I don't know. Anyway, the comedic joke was he hooked the secretary's hair, ripping off the reveal to wig, and she pulled Victor out of the air duct. Get everyone off the game by creating a creepypasta curse. Once you get to a certain level in the game, Levi ran out with green skin, long hair, kind of resembling Game Goblin, saying that he's cursed. Since he made it to level 10, which everyone started screaming and throwing a game. Victor still wanted to play the game because he's a narcissist, he doesn't care. But because Monty stopped Victor, Victor broke the game. And because of that, Preston was free from this curse. Lucky we got Preston to finish off Game Goblin. And then he got gigantified. Okay, so he basically is using he had extra life and he grown big. Just stating. And then caught me off guard because the Rangers summoned their Megazord. Last time I checked, they were in a video game. How are they able to summon their Megazord? And it's not the whole they got jumped out of the video game that finished the battle. They were still fighting inside the video game. And they somehow summoned their Megazords in the video game. Whatever. They made the Dragon Formation Megazord, but Game Goblin disabled controls. They switched to spaceship mode, disabled the controls. They switched to submarine mode, and it started to surf across land, dodging the attacks. And yeah, they did the whole. They summoned their powerful gun as the Megazord / Game Goblin, beating him. And after that defeat, they all jumped out of the video game. No, really, where did the Megazord come from? I want to know. It leads to so many questions and answers. But yeah, the Rangers won. Preston apologized to everyone. There was even a comedic moment where Levi went for a nose. He was like, wait a minute. You could shapeshift. How come I'm the one who has to wear the paint and stuff? Which does make sense. I guess it was more for comedicness. Odious known that our plan failed, and the idea is using a ninja to fight off the Rangers. I'm wondering how that's going to go. And funny enough, it ended with Cosmo Royale bragging that he got to level 10 to the game. Even though Game Goblin's defeated, you can still play the game. And the curse is real. Cosmo is green with long hair. Okay, foreshadowing is a good idea. It gets people wondering what's going on because there's going to be a ninja to fight. So that's a good idea. The story, I think they were trying to talk about playing too many video games will make you not pay attention to training and your schoolwork. I think they were trying to do that. Actually, it's the people that are working against the Rangers because of how addicted the game is, and it's making the monster stronger is a good idea. The fact that Game Goblin gave Brody a sword, even though there's a ninja shuriken that he's after is on it, is considered the dumbest moment. He could have just told Brody to fight with a gun and kept the sword for himself. There he has the red ninja star that he was required to get. And they decided to make everyone stop playing because of a creepypasta joke idea. Which, I'm pretty sure if any of the students was smart, they would have walked up and tried to do the smack the hair off of Levi's face or did the whole touch it with paint. If it was Mick who did that, it would have made more sense because it was his skin that actually shaped it. If one of the students was smart, the plan would have screwed up. And the fact that it was actually real, a lie that turned real, that didn't make any sense. The whole idea of the game thing was good, I'll give him that. Let's move on to the yokai fact. The monster of the week, Game Goblin, is based off of the yokai, the Otoroshi, meaning scary. Though its design, I can understand why it's called that. But fear not, it's not as scary as it is, though it is mostly appearing on top of shrines, temples, houses, and even shrine gates. But mostly it eats small animals like birds, sparrows, anything that's wild, so your cats and dogs will be perfectly okay. It will attack people, but only those who have wicked hearts. It will jump off from where it's at, shred its victim, and eat the insides. So it's more of a shrine protector than anything else. Problem is, I cannot find any association with it in popular culture, so that's all I can really say about the creature. That's all I can really say about this episode. Till then, this is Ross.